Man, I really wish I had the best trail camera in the world. Oh wait, I do. It's an Exodus trail camera, guys. Do you want one? We're gonna give one away. Simple as this. Like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and comment for extra entries. If you're a subscriber, long-term subscriber, you know the drill. You know how this works. If you're new, that's how you do it. Simple as that. We're gonna give one of these bad boys away. If you want to win, like, comment, and subscribe. Free camera? Why not?
Well, guys, I kind of regret doing this, but I passed the biggest deer that I've ever passed. Um, so there's a lot that goes into this, and I'm sure at this point, hopefully, you guys have seen the whole story unfold. And if you haven't, head over to the YouTube channel and watch the entire video unfold. And hopefully, when it's all said and done, I made the right move. And actually, currently, in this moment, as we film this, we don't know what the outcome's going to be. So it's kind of going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, with this video will probably come out after the original hunt video. So it'd be funny or even just interesting for me to look back on what ends up happening with this hunt. So to give a quick recap of everything that broke down for those of you that haven't watched the hunt, and like I said, I would definitely recommend going and watching it because I saw the biggest deer I've ever seen on the hoof as well on this hunt, other than this 160-inch deer. Possibly 190-inch deer. I don't know. It could be 180, could be 200. You just don't know. He made this 160 look small, and I'm calling him the 160. I don't know if he scores 160, but he had a frame like one. So here's the thing. We came to a new spot to hunt this big 8-pointer, okay? And the big 8-pointer is what we're calling the 160, okay? And I know what you're thinking already. 160-inch 8-pointer's a giant, yeah. And I don't know if he is actually going to go that. All I can tell you is that from hundreds of yards away, I could pick him up pretty easily. I knew who he, like, I knew what deer it was, or one of the two deer, without any magnification, any optics, anything. But anyway, we move into this spot after not having luck all week. In some other spots, hunting some other big, old, mature deer, but they went MIA for whatever reason. So we come into this spot, and it's pretty slow. We had one doe come out early. She sat on the field edge, and we had super bad winds. And when I say bad, I'm saying 25, 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 40. Okay. So she snuck out and hit the field edge, which got me thinking those deer might be bedded pretty darn close. So the thing about those deer being bedded close like that, or that deer in particular, made me think that there's bucks. Those bucks could be close as well. And sure enough, at about 4 o'clock, something spooked these deer, and they came running out of the timber past our stand and headed off into the corn. Okay, and that's some footage that you guys could probably see the B-roll of. And that's when I noticed there was a really wide deer, and then the other deer, the 160. And I was pretty upset. We knew that deer was in here. And that was out about 4 o'clock, so about 4:50 rolls around in the direction that they went. I hear a shot, and my stomach just sinks like, somebody got him. Somebody shot the 160, and I really didn't know how big the other one was at this point. The 190 or the 200 or the 180, call them whatever you want, because we didn't get a good chance to look at footage. So keep that in mind when you guys are watching this footage. So this buck runs over the hill, and we hear a shot 50 minutes later. I think he's probably shot at that point. 5 minutes later, I look out, and there he is coming across the plowed corn, or not the plowed corn, but the cut corn. And this is where everything comes into play, where I pass, quote unquote, pass this 160. It's a decision that honestly, I don't know if I've ever had to make before. I can tell you I've never had to make it before, but something in my gut said it wasn't right. So it was getting dark. We still had 10 minutes of legal shooting light, but it was just dark. I could see him good in the scope. We had those winds that I was talking about before. It was 25, 30 mile an hour crosswind. At that point, I guess I really didn't notice it, but if you look, the trees really aren't moving much. The wind probably died down. Okay, so the buck makes it to 175 yards, and I just never took the shot because I wasn't comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do I regret it? Honestly, yeah, I do. But at the same time, guys, I made this decision because my gut told me to. I'm normally not that guy. I'll take the shot if I can think I can take the shot, but my gut told me not to. And though if there's one thing that I've learned about hunting is go with your gut. Trust yourself. I don't know why, but from the beginning, I wasn't gonna take that deer. It's a long shot for a muzzleloader. My muzzleloader is more than capable of it, but I haven't necessarily sighted my not sighted my gun in for that distance, but shot my gun enough at that distance to know exactly how I'm gonna hit and to go and shoot what I'm gonna call a, we'll say just world class caliber ish deer, or bigger or smaller, give or take, whatever, 160 and up, and really any deer without knowing what your equipment's capable of doing, or just doing it and actually getting the experience. You shouldn't be taking those shots. I don't care if you have a compound bow. I don't care if you have a crossbow or whatever. Get comfortable with your equipment. Figure out the limits of it, and that way you'll know. It's just something I wasn't comfortable with at the end of the day, guys. So, like I said, I went back to camp. Everybody's kind of razzing me a bit, as they should. And I was well within the realm of being able to shoot that deer. I just didn't, because my gut said not to. So who knows what could actually happen if I pulled that trigger. But what it comes down to is just go with your gut. I'm not saying I passed a quote unquote 160-inch deer because I'm cool and I want to kill 200s. That's not my goal. Those of you that know me, that's not my goal. I don't care. I'll shoot mature deer till the day I die. And I'll be honest with you, if that 160 comes out tonight, even knowing that there's 180 to 200-inch deer in here, I'm shooting them. That's fine by me. I'm not out here to kill 200-inch deer. I mean, that's for those other guys that live and die for that. I just like hunting. I like spending time with friends and family hunting and sharing those memories with people. So regardless, what it comes down to is you just got to go with your gut, guys. You know how you've practiced. You know if you put in the time or not, and be honest with yourself in the moment of truth. So if you ever find yourself in the position of passing 160-inch deer, I hope you guys make the right decision. Like these videos, you like the comment, or like the informational videos, you like hearing about my sob stories of how I should have been shooting bigger deer, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're always doing giveaways. We're currently doing a giveaway, so if you are subscribed to the channel, you are entered to win that giveaway. You can always like and comment our videos for extra entries. So like, comment, subscribe.